Hello everyone, this is Rocker on the Fly. I'm going to share with you my first experience with Crane Creek. The history of Crane Creek and the lore behind the fabled McCloud River Redband Trout fascinated me. It is also said that Crane, Missouri is one of the last homes McCloud River Redbands can be found. As a native to Missouri and a Blue Ribbon Trout Slam achievement hunter, a trip was inevitable. So the story I frequently heard goes that the McCloud River Redband Trout, or McRTs as I call them, originated from California's McCloud River. During transit from California through Missouri in the late 1800s, the train broke down within the town of Crane, Missouri over the tracks that crossed over Crane Creek. Railroad workers dumped the fingerlings into the Crane Creek to keep them from perishing in the Missouri heat. Since then, they've been self-sustaining and thriving ever since. It is now said that Crane Creek is one of the host of the most purest strains of McRTs in the United States, closest next to the isolated headwater tributaries in the upper McCloud River area near Mount Shasta in California. So one of the biggest things I remember about Crane Creek and what people said in their stories is that the fish here are very, very skittish. Like, the slightest shadow will scare them. So what I tried to do here is I tried to get low, just so, my rod's just mainly up. I'm not casting a large shadow over the water, and I'm trying to be as stealthy as possible. Kind of hard to do that though when you get a clump of algae.
You're on a tree.
Crane Creek is said to be one of the harder streams out of the 9 in the Missouri Blue Ribbon areas, solely because of how spookish the fish can be.
Wow, dude, just like instantly lost myself.
Damn.
Yeah, unfortunately the homie instantly lost his setup to the tree right behind him. Sometimes I prefer to use shorter rods. Right now I'm using a 6'6" 6" rod, and I honestly feel like those are more comfortable to me in just smaller streams, so less chance of me getting caught up in trees and brush and maneuvering through, wood and stuff like that, tree branches, bushes. Makes it a little bit easier in my opinion. We had to have arrived at the perfect time. There's so many fish topwatering right now, we can't really see them, but there's definitely noticeable ripples on the surface of the water.
Might have to tie on something a little bigger.
So right now we're just gonna do what we need to do and keep casting lines, and hopefully we'll maybe be able to pull something.
Oh. We got something. He's going crazy. Boom! Let's go. Yeah. Alright, yeah, go right over there.
Where are you?
Just a little micro midge. Actually, it was a zebra with wings.
Could not have gotten here at a more perfect time.
Alright, buddy, hold on a second.
We arrived straight when they were top feeding. That's so wild. Let me remind you, it's only about maybe 35 degrees. I think the high of this day was about maybe 40. It was chilly out.
Let's get you back in the water, buddy.
Less than 10 minutes and we bag of trout at Crane. Oh my gosh. And there we have it. Our first trout from frickin' Crane Creek. The very first thing I noticed about this fish is look at its huge eyes. They're bulging, dude. But we still gotta love this little guy. Now I want to get a better look at this little fella to see if we can tell if this is a McRT or possibly a mixed descendant.
We'll put him right there for now so I can get him in the box.
We did it. Our first trout from Crane Creek. putting us on the board too for the Blue Ribbon Trout Slam. But look how beautiful this fish is. Oh, goodness. This fish is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the fins. Oh my gosh. This one's a stunner for sure. So what are your thoughts? Think it's a regular rainbow, or do you think it's a redband McCloud? Please let me know in the comments, because I don't know right now.
Neat. Yeah, it was just I don't know, I have to look back at the footage.
I didn't notice the standard red colored stripe on this little one. Although their distinctive colored features are either rosy or bright pink, or even, brick colored red, this one did have a rosy pink colored gill plate that went into the stripe, as do, regular rainbows. But the key difference is apparently McDouble RTs, they have larger, more rounded spots, and their par marks stay into adulthood. I noticed a few larger spots towards the belly of the trout in comparison to other spots. White tipped fins are also an indicator too, apparently. As hopeful as that would be, it's really impossible to tell without genetic testing, We sat at this spot for a little while. There was a bunch of topwatering going on all in that section, but eventually it started to slow down on activity. I decided that this spot's been farmed enough. They're clearly not biting anymore, at least anything that I'm throwing, so it's time to do a little bit of exploration and head further down Crane Creek. You can see there's still snow around in some spots over here. It's only about 40 degrees. We actually got some sun, which is the only reason why it's remotely warm, but take advantage of the little blessings that we get.
Oh, that's a thorn bush. Fuck that. Oh my gosh. No, I'm just gonna cut through here.
Remember what I said earlier about short rods? Yeah.
There we go.
At this point, I'm sure we scared away every fish in the area, but I'm looking at this green foliage in the back here, and I'm thinking they may be hiding in there. So we're gonna try it out.
I know there's probably some in that hidey hole over there, underneath that foliage. Damn it!
And unfortunately, this is something that's going to happen to every single fisherwoman or fisherman out there. Going to get caught, and you're going to look, and there's going to be a super perfect hole where fish are going to be at, but since you just disturbed all that water, Yeah, you ain't gonna be seeing them. Time to move. As you can see in the winter months, Crane is pretty dry. So, we're just gonna be able to hit what we can for now.
Damn it. Well, he's not in the deepest water. Oh, there we go. Easy peasy. Let's see, what do we see down here? Are those a school of little small trout, or? Ooh, that's a decent size. Oh, there's a couple of decent sized ones. Okay. They're skittish though. Shit.
And that's the thing. My presence alone just scared them. So, maybe they'll come out and play, but it's pretty unlikely. I kind of goofed. I ended up fishing at this spot for a good while, but all the fish, they just went underneath that dead tree and they never came back out. So I continued to fish in hopefulness of me trying to catch something, but even a shiner or a chub I would have taken, but it is what it is. You know how it goes.
Of course I'd pull a leaf. There we go. These little guys are so small. I need some of those bigger trout over there.
Believe it or not, this area is the only place I didn't get snagged. I have no idea how I didn't, but it just never happened at this particular spot.
Damn. Wow, of all the things I could get, I got the frickin'. That's royally annoying.
What can I say? I'm the king at getting snagged up. I got a reputation to hold. Alright, so just to fill you in, if you do plan on winter fishing here at Crane, it's pretty dry. After a while, this area just gets a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger, and then really, really small again. So right here is one of the bigger parts. And once you go down a little bit further, then it starts to just kind of slowly narrow.
Oh, there's a decent sized trout right there. Oh, there's a couple right there. Oh, you see all of them? Oh my gosh, that tree. Okay.
These trout at Crane are no joke. They are super skittish. They will hide at first sight. It's pretty wild. Like, they're just gone. You see them for a little bit and then they just disappear. That's the difficulty of Crane, especially in the winter.
I'm gonna get a little low here.
I fished this spot for a little while, then decided to move. I did see a good little number of trout there, but they all just shifted underneath rocks and they were just swimming back and forth, but they had no interest in taking whatever I was throwing. They just weren't even trying to eat. The scenery around Crane is gorgeous. I can only imagine what it looks like in the springtime when there's more water. But right now, this is a vibe. Like, sun shining, just a little bit of snow melt, nice clear water, and I mean, we're even seeing some fishes, so pretty great trip so far. It was not a bad idea to come here.
Oh, hello.
As a newish fly fisherman, it's been mind-blowing that Missouri is home to so many bewildering streams and a plethora of clear spring-fed waters. I've lived in Missouri my whole life and I've never thought to explore any streams. And to come to find out that Missouri is home to a very special pure strain of trout, which has a rich ancestral heritage and is only found in one other place, its originating home in the McCloud River in California. Like, that's wild. It makes me appreciate the good old show me state just that much more.
What the hell is he?
So once we return in spring, hopefully it'll be quite different, quite a vibe, more fishes, more actual like deep colored red bands, and we can try again. And that's the beautiful thing. You'll always be wanting to come back, and if you don't catch what you want, it gives you a reason to come back. Either way, you can come back and enjoy the moment, just chill and bask in it. As you can see, I've been walking for a little bit now. Obviously this water is way too shallow for any fish to live in. It's less than an inch deep for the most part.
We did not walk all the way down here. Well, that man's determined to get a fish. This is all super low water, so don't really blame him for trying to find a deeper hole. Okay, that looks fairly deep.
But unfortunately, I did not make it all the way to the end as far as footage is concerned because my GoPro died. But I assure you, not much further after this, it just went completely dry. But it's definitely something that we're going to come back to. I think Crane is probably my favorite out of the 9 blue ribbon streams so far. It's just a super far drive for me. I mean, it's a 4-hour drive compared to like a 2-hour drive to like Montauk or something like that by the Current River, Blue Springs, Little Piney, Spring Creek. A lot of stuff is closer than this, but it's definitely a vibe for sure. So we'll definitely be returning in the spring so we can try to get more heavier water, better fishing, and just jam on from there. But until then, if you miraculously made it this far, please feel free to like, follow, subscribe, share, and help your homie out. I will be coming out with as much content as soon as I can. That only depends on pretty much how much I go fishing, which is somewhat pretty often. But until then, y'all be easy,